Buckingham Palace looks so pretty today. That's a joke. I feel like my mom's gonna watch this and she's like, because he's an idiot. She thinks that's Buckingham Palace, but I know it's not. It's a joke, I promise. It was super pretty though. Look at that. Ooh. We're definitely winning this trivia night. I made friends with him.
Hippopotamus have it loves it a lot.
Okay, so what that was me going out on a Monday night. First of all, me going out never happens. And then on a Monday night, like that's a school night. I normally am like Goodnight Moon at like 11 p.m. But I went out. It was very adventurous of me. It was with the F&M girlies in my program and then Colgate girls in our program. They're all super nice. And we went to, I think it was called Global Pub Bar. I don't know. Something like, I don't know. Look it up. I don't know. Super fun though. Highly recommend it if you're in town. They do trivia nights on Mondays. You get extra points if you buy the bartender shots, which we didn't do and we still came in 4th place. So, but he was hammered by the end of it, and I, being a little competitive, got a little mouthy, contested some points. He took a liking to me, and at one point he made like the whole pub clap for me, and he was like going red, 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 and like all that stuff. And I loved the attention. I had a really good time. So highly recommend it. I finished day 2 of school. I had my first day of classes yesterday. I had all 3 of my lectures. Have to say, do not like lectures. Do not like that at all. Do not like it. I think my opinion matters a lot, and it doesn't in lectures. I'll get used to it. It's definitely just an adjustment. And I mean, they really just pummel information at you. And I was like, you know, like the Kermit the Frog, like GIF trying to type, that was me. I'm taking comparative politics, modern U.S. history, which is fascinating to learn, because it seems like I know most of the information, but learning it from their perspective, like when I say know it, I mean like general knowledge, which is more than most probably have, but learning it from their perspective is super fascinating, the way they talk about us. I didn't realize the individualistic approach we take to like all of our history. I knew, like, I don't know, really interesting. Anyway, and then politics of the welfare state, which I think is gonna be my most challenging class. They really jumped in and I was like, excuse me, what? So welfare state. So I'm about to put the study and study abroad. That was embarrassing to say. But I do love school. Chris is gonna watch this and he's gonna roll his eyes at that part, so way ahead of you, Chris. But I really do love school, so like I'm really excited about my actual classes. My flatmates did come and they're very, very nice, like really good people. One's Scottish, one's English. There's a third, don't know where they are, if they're showing up, but I'll say my flatmates are really terrified of America, like really, really scared, which doesn't make me feel good about my home country. They think we all have 2 brain cells and have guns falling out of our pockets, which I think to a certain extent can be true. I knew our perception was not great from others, but I didn't realize how bad it really was. No, I just am really, it's really been sitting with me, like, they really hate us over here. They really don't like us. I mean, everyone's kind, but like they do not like the United States. They, especially Trump, like that's not helping us any. Like, I just say it to my, like, flatmates. I was like, no, I'm not that. Like, I'm not a Trumpy. Perception of America is so bad. So, yeah, I hope I can change that a little bit. At least know that, like, even though our country isn't always doing the right thing, the people are good. Which I think you could say for most countries, really. But, yeah, that's been sitting with me pretty heavy. I have had some moments of, like yesterday, I will say I was kind of overwhelmed and feeling kind of cranky about the whole lecture situation. Like, I really did miss, like it kind of sucks being a first year all over again and, like, not knowing where your classes are and not knowing anybody in your classes. And I miss like the comfort and familiarity of like being on campus at F&M and all my friends at F&M, especially now that they're all together. All came back from abroad when I went abroad. But it's also really nice to miss that because I think I take F&M for granted a lot. And I was definitely reminded of why I went there yesterday. So that was good. As for Love Island, all my fans have been been really worried about how I haven't been able to watch season 5. But don't worry, because season 6 started. They normally don't do a winter season. They're doing a winter season. So look, I'm watching it right now. And I don't know how I feel about Ollie. Ollie's scary. So real ones will know. Ollie, scary. I would not mess with that man. Everyone else seems fine, except for Connor. Really bad haircut. So that's the Love Island report. But everything else is going okay. Bought a latte today. Coffee sucks here, I will say that. But I was like super caffeinated. I was like kind of tweaking in my personal tutor meeting, but she was like, "Oh, you're very chipper in the morning," and I was like, "Yeah." Don't know why I did that. Anyway, that's my update. Stay tuned for more. Today's my 3rd day of class. Got some groceries and stuff. Picked up some Mackey's chips, crisps, if you will. So I'm doing a review. I got the sea salt and vinegar ones because salt and vinegar chips rule. But I don't think I like them as much as I like the Walkers, which is what they call their Lays. But all their salt and vinegar chips are better here because they have so much vinegar. But these are thicker, but not like kettle cooked. So they're just like thick chips. I don't think I like it. The Walkers are better. So that's my official review of Mackey's of Scotland salt and vinegar crisps. I will say, though, I can't stop eating them, and I am just sitting in the dark eating these and watching The Good Place, which I also don't even like. So, really good Wednesday. I ate so many crisps. I'm so full. I don't even like them. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm not gonna lie. My nap was 3 hours, which was like 2.5 hours longer than intended. And then I woke up and I ate more of the chips. It's been a super productive day, but all my naps are abroad naps, so that's cool. Yeah, so it makes them fun and like very abroad and not like, oh, maybe I should go out. Listen, I'm not justifying anything to you people. I love napping, and that is not changing in Scotland, okay? Dad. I ate some fruit because I felt really sick after eating the entire bag of crisps. I'm really good at slang now. But I'm taking all my notes like for my lectures because I'm watching The Good Place while I'm doing this because I'm mindlessly copying notes. I don't even like The Good Place, to be honest. I don't know why I'm still watching it. I don't know why I don't like it. This is besides the point. But I decided like because lectures are not my vibe and it's been hard for me, so I'm like, they put the slides up beforehand, so this is for my US history class and I'm like copying down all the notes, and I think it'll help in my lecture because then I can focus on what they're saying and not like trying to get everything down off the slides because like they give it to me beforehand. I think it's gonna take a little bit more time, but I think it's the move. When you really look at our history, I think at face value, like you really just do see like racism and mass shootings, and that's kind of it. And I do understand why. Like when I came in and my flatmates were like, "Oh, an American," like I do understand. They're super nice. I'll have them introduce themselves, but I really do. I never even thought about that. Like when you look at American history at face value, just on paper, you're like, yikes, like it's not really a good look for us. And being in a lecture where American history is being taught by someone who's not American is really interesting, and I never realized how individualistic our approach is to our own history, which is really curious. And just in general, I think I found that the perception of Americans is that they aren't self-aware, which I think is like pretty true. I think it's a pretty good generalization. I think that's like a fair generalization, and that's kind of the biggest issue with us, especially when we go to other places. We're seen as like not self-aware and very like self-absorbed and in our own history. I think that's a fair generalization, and that's kind of like one of the biggest things I've noticed since being here so far. Also, like, look at this cute rugby polo I got. It's very cute, and I spent way too much money on it, but like It's really cute. And it says University of Edinburgh. So, the uni. I'm like, really? I'm sorry I did that. These are my flatmates. This is Anna, she's English. This is Sam, they're Scottish.
We're getting things taken off. I'm just gonna paint and shut up.
They're painting and shutting up. Look, it's really pretty.
I have nothing to do.
This is a really fun Friday night in our flat, just really hanging out.
I've been waiting for a moment to say I need to do my work and leave, and I think this might be the moment.
Oh my god, this is really a good look for me. I've been doing homework all day. All day. I woke up at like 10:30. I've done like an hour of homework. But I just want to say, these are so freaking good. Any of the dairy milk with the caramel in it, perfection. Absolute perfection. So good. I haven't really done much this weekend, mostly just homework. I had a lot of catch-up work to do because I didn't realize that homework was assigned last week. Like, I'm a good student. I love school. I just, like, they don't hand out a syllabus, so I didn't know, but I'm caught up. Well, almost. I'm getting caught up. So I kind of just have been doing homework. Made some cabbage soup yesterday. Shout out to the cafe. Was it good? It wasn't bad. That's how I'd say it. I accidentally made too much of it, so now we're going to eat it whether I like it or not. But I've just kind of been hanging out with my flatmates and my flat, which is super fun. And yeah, doing homework. So it's been kind of an uneventful weekend. I'm going to vlog my homestay next weekend, which is when I'm going and staying with like a Scottish family out in like rural Scottish town. So yeah, that's the update. That's been my week. Pretty uneventful, but it is fun to just be... I can see myself in the reflection of my glasses, and it's really distracting me. Being a vlogger is really hard, and honestly, I should be compensated for this, but anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, I remember. It's been fun just being like a student at a different university and at a different college where things are so different, and kind of like figuring that out and just talking to the like kids next to me at lectures and stuff. So yeah, it's been fun just being normal here. Like I feel like as soon as I like go to say something and I like pull out the camera, like my two brain cells just like fire off and I say the dumbest things. But in general, it's been fun just like learning so much about, because the school has people from all over the world, and it's been fun talking to other kids from everywhere and just being a student, going to lectures, which I still hate. I'll get over it. But yeah, it's been fun. I'm enjoying my time. In conclusion, go Dibs.